you loading in. I'll be sitting in my little office here for a second. Attack ball. Everything is customizable. What I love about this game is that you could customize everything, bro. I mean, it's like Minecraft beyond. Beyond Minecraft. Because you can customize inside your ships. You know, like the big freighters that you see me and Grant. You could build inside there. Every freighter comes stocked with just 2 hallways. So when you get a freighter, you have to build your rooms and your you know, your labs and all that stuff inside the freighter, as well as building your house outside on a planet. But right now, I'm just hanging out in my my capital ship. While you load in, just let me know when you load in. Oh, you can? Okay. All right. Just get rid of this here. And I'll start my tour. Yeah, this little cube thing right here, I found that on a planet. That's like a rare element. This floating cube that's in my office. Found that shit on a planet. I've been trying to see if I could find it in the real world. But I still haven't figured out exactly what it is. For all I know, I might be holding an alien bomb in my ship. For real. I got 2 of them. See, I found 2 of them. One orange and one white. So I put them up and shit. But everything you see in this ship, bro, I put it in here. Including the walls, the hallway, the little tunnel. This is my room over here. My little room. See where I save myself. Save point. My couch. My combat communication room. My couch. Where's my bed? Wait a minute. Oh, right. Because I put this thing in here. Usually I put a bed down. So I made this whole little corridor through here. I had to put yellow lights to remember that this is the captain's room. Because I made so many hallways. You see, like straight ahead over here, this is my labs. I put it blue for labs. See, there's the combat stations right there. There's a combat station over there. That's for my fleet. I'll explain that in a moment. There's those combat stations. You need those. See, this is where I grow my plants. See, nip buds. This is another relic that I found on a planet too that I brought to this ship. But this one I know what it is. It's made out of platinum, zinc, and copper, and it came on a metal filled planet. Is where I found that. This is where my science lab guy sits. See, he was on my planet. See, I just called him back. And some other plants. See, all these plants though, I use them. See, we grow them and then we use them. This one's still questionable. I don't know what this is. Venom sac. Okay. And then this one, what's this one? Solar vein. Okay. Some of these plants that I've been growing, I've never seen them in my life. This one is a new one too. Frostwhite. What's this give me? Frost crystals. That gave me frost crystals. Ah, but they're not worth anything. 936 a unit. That's nothing. Now that's worth something. 11,000 bucks for one. Oh, what? That was the other plant, right? That I pulled over there. Let me check that again. That was worth something. Hold up, I'm gonna have to grow a few more of those. What was it? This one. What's this one? Grab another one. Yeah, see, now I got 2. Now look at it, it went up 23,270 units. But there's an estimate unit down there in the bottom. You see it? 11,000 in total. So that's like depending on where you go in space, the market, the market in the area. So if you find a place that the merchants are selling low, then you probably won't get that 11. But if you find a rich merchant area, then they'll probably give you the 23 and plus. You know, probably more for the item. So that's why I do that. That's why I grow the plants in here. See, and this is my technician, my weapon technician. He's currently on the planet. So every time I build a station like this, you have to build one for your ship and then one for wherever you build a base. So you can actually hit square like this and boop, he pops up here. So then when I go back down to the planet, I go back to his station down there, I'll hit square again and he'll end up down there. But you have to have the station there for him to show up. And you can only have one station per area. So you can't double them. You know what I mean? Like I can't have two of him in here, I can only have one of him. And then this guy too. This is my construction-based computer guy. He pretty much unlocks all the technical building stuff that you need to help you build around the area. I made this sort of like my grow mess hall kind of area. And then now we're off to the most important part of the ship, right? The bridge. Just giving you a tour on of my ship. Here's my bridge. And here, this is where you command where this ship goes in space and what your fleet does. I got a pretty big fleet on this one though, check it out. Look at my list of my fleet ships. Look at all the ships that are circling around my main ship. But I gotta get rid of some of these guys, like the C right here. This one is damaged. I got a few of them that are damaged, huh? Oh shit, damage. And that, you will have to go to the ship over there, land on them, and then figure out what the hell the problem they're having, and then fix it. And you can name every single one. I don't know if you noticed the names of my ships there, but I named one after Obama. I think I have an Obama. I have the Voyager. Where's Obama? Obama's right there, the USS Obama. The Valkyrie, I called that one after the Valkyrie from GTA. And let's see, which other one? Oh yeah, the USS New York, I named that one. Where's the other one? I think there was one more I named. No, I think that's it. USS, no, the Voyager, no, everybody else is standard. Oh shit, look, this one is called Trump. Oh, I gotta rename this one. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna call it Trump. I mean, it came with the name Trump, right? It did, so I'm gonna call it, and it's a S-class too. Trump. I'm gonna call you Trump. I think he has no H on the end though, right? Like Trump, yeah, the President Trump. I don't think he has an H on the end though. Trump. Yeah. Oops. Dot. USS Trump. Yep, that works. And you just see me name a ship of mine USS Trump. Alright. And then this guy right here, he actually gives you side missions for your fleet to go on by themselves. So you talk to him, right? For instance, this is probably why I have some of those ships that are damaged. Because you pick a mission like this, which I'm gonna do just to show you what's going on, right? So let's see what we got here. We got Phalanx Expedition, Trade Expedition, Combat Patrol Mission for 25 hours. I think I'll try that one. Combat Mission. Alright, so we need to put some of that. And these are supplies for the ship to go with during the missions, just in case. And then you assign the fleet. I'm gonna actually stick Mr. Trump in there. Wait a minute. It's an Interstellar Dreadnought. Okay, yeah, one Interstellar, and then I need a couple combat ships. Question is, do I even have any prepared for combat? Merchant vessel. Do I not have any combat ships? Oh yeah, look at it, they're all damaged. You know what? I'm gonna assign you anyway. 3 combat ships. Oh wait, I got a fresh one right here. Alright, four combat ships and one interstellar dreadnought. That should do it. And boom, now I just sent 5 ships into their own mission. Now, this is where we go back to what I was telling you about those little combat rooms that I had upstairs. So what you do now, once you send them out, you come back up to one of these combat rooms. So where is it? And now I have to locate where they're gonna communicate from though too, because I got so many. But it's not that one. I passed a few of them in the beginning. Right here, straight. Yep. So then what you do is once you get to the communications room, they'll pop up, and that's where you monitor, like one of these rooms like this. And they'll no communication, no, so it's not in here. I have to try to locate where they're gonna pop up at. It's not there. It's not there. There it is, right over there. See how the ship shows up on the monitor? And you walk up to them, and it already shows that I got 3 damaged ships just because I send them out damaged. And this is how I keep track of them until the mission is done. So it's still got 25 hours and 4 minutes before they even fucking come back. And boom, that's how that works. And well, if they finish the mission completed with no problem, then you get a lot of resources and money back from that. And then you have to repair the ship if they're damaged and stuff. Now we go to my hangar. This is my hangar. You still watch it, right? Rain? Hello? Did I lose you? Hello? Yep, let's go to the airport. Let's go check the power supply real quick, actually. Nope, still there. Oh shit, they're empty. Damn it. Refill them all. Oh, one more generator. Get on. There we go, now we got plenty of power. No lights going off tonight. Okay. Hello, sir. Over here. That's a drone. Alright, perfect. Yep. So all my plants are going. Oh, I don't have any in there. I thought I did. Oh, some more. I thought I lost you there for a minute. Huh? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm in the airport right now. Here, let me take off in the air where you can see it from the sky. Come back around. As you can see all the ships. Huh? Oh yeah, this was actually a functional airport though. See, all the ships are landing down there and shit. And you see, when I come in, the ships that are gonna land on this side come from this direction. See what I'm saying? So we come in, we land in this direction. And then when ships are coming from the other direction, they land on the opposite path. So if I was to come back around this, come from this side of the runway, see, I will be directed to these, to the runway 5, 6, or 4, 5, and 6. I'll be landing on this side like this. Which I don't know why my numbers are not showing up. That's why I have those plates right here. It's like having a rendering issue right now. I don't know. But it's pretty big, bro. Yeah, right? See, so up there's the control tower. I got the couple guys up there, and then my house is right over there. There's my house over there. This is just like Minecraft, bro. I mean, yeah, I think you caught me a minute ago filling up the ground there underneath the airport. I was trying to fill this up a little bit for it wouldn't be like this. So just fill up underneath here. This is the only thing we didn't have on Minecraft, right? It's something like this. I mean, this gun makes the ground and also makes holes. I could dig a tunnel right now if I wanted to. Go down the tunnel and find out what's underneath the ground. Oh, that's a little too much over there. Oh, you want to see the underwater shit? Alright. Well, what do you think of this planet, bro? This is the Earth-like planet. I was talking about it. Look at it. Look at the sky. Right? Look at the water. Even the trees are close enough. But it's not really Earth. I call it Gaia. Gaia. Earth 2. Alright, to the ship. Yeah, and get to the... See, so I've been cleaning up a little bit. See, like, there's still stuff that I have to fix around here. And this is one of my mini bases. Like, one of my biggest bases, but one of my mini bases. I'm gonna bring you to the Aqua World. Well, quick stop at my other house real quick, and then I'll bring you over there. This one. See, and then when I go out in space, it's black. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got everything right with the planet and the space. The only thing is that it rains real hot, and we got that blue sun, or white sun right there, which is a white dwarf. Yeah. Is this my other place? Oh yeah, this is my town. Just trying to render in, look at it. Rendering in slowly though. See, because I got it sitting on an airport. Oh, it's really fucking having trouble loading right now, huh? No, it hasn't been like this though, to tell you the truth. Ever since the update. Every time they do a fucking update on the game, huh? They always screw something up. Yeah, because nothing's loading. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's loading in now. Oh, there you go. Slowly oh, there goes the whole base is loaded now. There we go. Yeah, see, this is a town. Plenty of spaces for you guys to come and move in. This is so far. This is the house that I have here for anybody to come. Like if one of you guys come and shit, this is where you guys can stay. This is the gun shop. Just downstairs on the first floor is the gun shop. Second floor is the hangout area. And then the third floor, of course, is the bedroom. And you got a porch out here. So this is like the guest house right here. I'm still working on that one right there. This one over here, and yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think it's just that building. So let's go to Aqua World for See, I did this was smart. I looked for the air base that was already built, and I put a city around it. But I did that for when you guys want to go ship shopping. You know what I mean? And you go buy, looking for a ship that you specifically want. You just go to one of those places that I got like that, and you just hang around that area, and then you just look at the ships that come in and out of the area, instead of actually searching for it. Now I need my insurance. That over there. There's a diamond. The diamond is right I had to go to the warp gate because I didn't put a Stargate in my house yet. Or I had the airport down here. So I had to come over here to the other system because the water world is in a different system. Which is not gonna take long. It'll take a couple seconds. And you gotta go to the warp gate. And over here is where you can get all your good stuff, you know, buy all your upgrades and stuff. And every single space has a station, unless you go to a space that hasn't been categorized. So if you find a space that has question marks on it, and you go to it, most of the time those ones don't have no space station at all. You get stuck out there in the middle of space. And I am looking for what place am I looking for? Solo, no. Oh wait, I gotta change the filter. There we go, that's what it is. Solo's Island, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think you're gonna dig the water shit. To me it sounds like that's what you want to do, huh? Underwater city? That took me and Grant forever. Like the size that, yo, this nigga got, you seen the size of my airport, right? We built an Atlantis city under the water that size. It took us forever, bro. But if you're gonna build like something quick on the water, that's like 2 or 3 modules or structures, that'll be pretty quick. That's 350 pure, let's just put it rocks. It's 350 rocks for you to get one module, one fully built building that's already constructed with all 4 walls and glass on it. Or you could go manually, like my house that you see me walk up to, that you have to put up the panels, you know, the walls and then the floor and the windows. You could do it that way. That's cheaper, but the only catch is that can't go underwater. So you have to specifically use the underwater building structures that they have for you. And that requires 350 for each one you want. And then 200 for every extension, like a hallway, you know, or a tube that goes up to the next area, you know what I mean? That's 200 per one. But with 3 of us, bro, that's nothing. I mean, with me and Grant, bro, we did that. We did his whole city in an hour and a half straight. I mean, that's all we did. straight was just mine. We both went out in our own individual vehicles and just mined materials. When we were done, we came back. He put down his base computer where he wanted underwater. And then I can only build when you're around, by the way. So if you have a zone, right? I'm gonna put it like this. So if you have a zone and you wanted me to go there and help you build, I can only build in that zone when you're online. Once you leave, I can't tamper with it. I can't mess with it. I can't do nothing to it until you come back. And that's a good thing, because if you remember in Minecraft, you don't get that. Niggas can come in there and fuck your shit up and leave. You know what I mean? And here, it's not the case. You know, I could tear down one of your walls, though, when you're here, but in your screen, it won't show that the wall's gone. You know what I mean? Because it's your structure. But if I put down a bed or a chair or a plant or something in your structure, it will stay there as your item, your base item. But once you leave the game and you're gone, I'll see your, I think from what I was telling Grant earlier today was, I think I'll see your area for like maybe a few hours after you're gone. But after that, it disappears. It's like totally gone off the map until you come back. So that's why I was making fun of him today. I was like, Grant, bro, I couldn't fucking find your Atlantis, bro. Like, I went everywhere looking in the ocean for that shit and I couldn't find it. And it was because of that. Now check this out. This is my house here, right? I made a little portal right here. For some reason, it's out of power. Why is it out of power? Wait a minute. Oh, power depleted. Oh, that might be why. Alright, this is we don't need that to happen. We need power. That one's filled. Let's just put that one over this one. Yeah. Well, this is the power grid right here. What you see me doing right now? This is the electrical grid. I built to power this whole fucking place, even the place underwater. It's like these three things that these are the generators that I'm filling up right now for some reason. It's probably because I haven't been back here in a while. They're depleted. But during the day, the solar panels are supposed to open up. See these? Well, these are all the batteries. These are all my batteries that hold the juice. The generator over there is supposed to kick on when, like, because it's nighttime now, because the solar panels are not up. See, these are the solar panels. And they open up during the day, which is not daytime right now. Did my power come back on? It's still red. It's still red. I just filled them all up. Wait a minute. Did I miss one? Let's check again. Power grid. Overloaded. 360. Wait a minute, so I'm missing a generator? Is that what it's saying? That's not right. Wait, don't I have a generator? I must have missed a generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have any generators in the water city. I should probably go check that. This is the underwater base. You see that? I even put a landing pad down here. Your ship can land underwater. Please, I could just call it right now. You can see it come in the water. That's pretty sick, though. And then you see all this. You gotta build, bro. Every single thing you see here, you gotta build. Build a ton of ways. I'm actually curious why I have no power, though. I'm missing a generator. See, all the lights off are in here. Yep, all the lights are off in here. What the hell? What did it say? 350 out of 300? Yeah, I gotta... I'm just kind of curious. Do I have any generators? And this is where I keep my submarine. You jump right in there and you're in the water quickly. But this is waterproof buildings. And you need the specific buildings in order to do this. Yeah, everything is out of power here. What the fuck happened around here? I gotta check out the electrical grid. It's really gonna make me make another generator, I think. I think I need another generator. Hey, I'm getting lost in here when it's dark. Holy fuck. I got lost, bro. Okay, yeah, through here. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. Holy shit, I've never been down there when it was... Wait, the power came back on. Wow, what a difference, you see? Holy shit, I can see again. I wonder what it was. It said I was down by 50, so I might have to actually put one more generator in order to keep this place going when I'm gone. Yep, see, so I got little spare bedrooms in here. Let's see, for you guys to hang out in. Check on the other side. Yep, there's another bedroom in here. Yeah, it's fucking a pretty much replacement for Minecraft. I think it's I call it the next generation Minecraft, really. See, look at all that there. And then, the fucking electrical grid is kind of bothering me though. Fix that. Alright, wait. I think I passed the way out. Sometimes I make these buildings too big that I get lost. Okay, right through here, yep. You see, and then this is why I needed a generator, because instead of me going out the porthole that you see me and swim all the way back out the shore, I made this portal for me to just go bloop, and I'm on the shore, see? Pretty easy, but without the power, that's not gonna happen. So I gotta kind of fix that issue, but I'll do that later. And then I got a city over there, see it? Which is still in the works. There's no power over there at all. No electricity over there. I think I just need to add one more generator. Let me read the power grid again. What did it say? It said it was overloaded by 50. Now it says I have 850, but I think that's only because it's using electricity from the solar panels now. I think I might have to add one more of these. Where can I actually stick it? There, maybe. Wire. Battery. Why is it not giving me a battery point? Well, disconnected to one of the other generators. There we go. Now it's connected. Now let's see what the power grid says. Put this shit in there. Fill it up. Now it's at 900 kilowatts per second. Alright. So that should be good. That should be enough that when I'm gone at night, if that shit depletes again, that should be enough. 300 or 350 in reserve for it to keep it going. Hopefully, that's the idea. That's the idea, dog. Is it gonna work? I don't know yet until I come back again and see if the power's shut down again. But that was not good. Lucky I didn't have like plants and shit in there. They would have all died. This is my house over here. Whoa! Holy shit! I went right through the stairs. I haven't done nothing on the second floor yet. And just in case you're wondering why I have wood, I kind of like the wood. I really like the wood. There are different panels that you can use, but for some reason I've been drawn to the wood a lot. So most of these structures my houses are usually made out of wood and a little bit of metal framing. But if you want to see, this is kind of some of the materials that we do have here. See, everything is separate. See, it says specialists. These are specialist stuff is pretty much all the aquatic stuff. So you got all your aquatic buildings, your portholes, your corners, your four-way splits. You see directional windows. You even get a breathable room that's already fully assembled that you could throw down under the water while you're building. You have to put one of these down first, though. Put one of these down for when you run out of oxygen, you just go right into one of those and you can breathe for a second and go back into the water and shit and continue your structure on the water and shit. Yeah, and then this is some of the materials. See, so the wood is what I like to use a lot. This is the stuff that I like. And then you got this panels, these panels, which is concrete. And you could change color. You could change all the colors on everything. And then the metal, which is what my city over there is made out of. Can you actually see it out the window over here? Oh yeah, it's in this direction, I believe. Oh, there it is. Yeah, which is all that over there. Made out of metal and shit. But like what I was telling Grant is using the panels is a lot better, I think, than actually building the full modules. Why I say that is because if you haven't noticed, the way my house renders in right away, you see everything, right? But then if I go look at the city, which is made out of all the modules and some of the panels, it takes a little bit to render in from a distance. See, like right now that we're looking at it, see, you can barely see it. And so I go over there up close, and when it starts to render in, right, my ship's underwater. I forgot. I was like, where's my ship? So right, so let's go take a look, see. And I gotta fill up the ground on that one too, like underneath it. Damn, I haven't really been here in a while, bro. I've been in that other system in a minute. I haven't been here in like a couple weeks, actually, to tell you the truth. I've been in the other system too much. Here, there you go. You see, I still got a little bit of a lot of work to do over here, actually. Cause I gotta fill up the earth underneath the city itself. For me to run the vehicles on top of it. Like me and you could walk on it as a character, but if I actually try to bring one of the cars or the truck or the hover bike on there, it'll go right through the ground because of the panels, you know, because of these panels over here. See, because if you look at it, see it, that's the water right there. So I gotta fill that all up with earth in order to make these streets fully functional with vehicles. Like for me and you to drive our cars on top of this shit. Other than that, we'd just be running around these streets. But it's a little bit of work. But this is the modules. This is the only catch about the modules, bro. You can add detailed paint, which is make it look like bricks, you see? Unlike the panels, you can only change the color. You know what I mean? So I could look at it right now, for instance. This one panel that I'm standing on. And I could change it, you know, black, yellow, you see all these different colors, you know? But you can't get the texture color. That only works with the modules. And these come in grids. So see right there, see why I went on I fell right through the floor? Because I gotta fill all that shit up with earth, bro. I literally feel like all that you see there is what I stopped at. Or the whole other half of the city is where I stopped at. So I gotta fill all that up with earth. Huh? Yeah, it's exactly it. You gotta fill up the earth around it in order for you won't sink through it. Correct. Yeah, it's pretty much the same rule applies here. Yeah, you see like all this, I filled this all up. All this actual grass that you see here I filled all this up. I just stopped after I found that new system. I never came back to the city again to finish it. But what I was trying to say was there's two different types of modules. One module are the separate modules, they're single, which is like these. They're like little pieces. See, like the cube glass? That's a module. Those are cheaper. And then you got the other type of module, which is the full module, which is this one, the circle ones, or the square ones. Those are $3.50 a piece. Those big circle ones or the square ones, those are $3.50 a piece to build for each one. And the little ones, those only cost about 50 fluorite. And then every other little piece that you want to use for the module, is around the same thing. Now here's the difference though. Here's where you're gonna figure out the difference. These modules need power. You see, that's why they red. You see the red lights? Every single building is red. It's because I have no electricity or power grid set up here yet. The building structures though, the panels that you put up yourself to build a house, those do not require power, bro. So you could fully put up a whole house, right? And then once you walk in it, you're safe. It'll say you're safe. It'll give you the boop boop noise. Like for instance, these will give you the feeling that you're safe, but in reality, in the survival mode, if you was to go into one of these buildings, it won't give you the beeping. See, it won't give me the beeping noise in here. But I'm safe in here from the temperature and shit. You know what I mean? I'm safe in here, but it's not really gonna guard me from the elements unless I add power to the building, and then a blue shield will show up in this doorway, and that would protect you from the elements, from anything. For now, it's just like a little shelter. You know what I mean? And that's like to tell you the truth, bro, I haven't even calculated how much power I'm gonna need to run this whole city. I mean, you saw how much I needed to run that little fucking shit I had down there on the water, which was close to 1,000 kilowatts per second. So I'm probably ranging over 10,000 kilowatts per second for this place. I'm gonna need a whole lot of batteries and a whole lot of power. But check this out, bro. There is another science to the electrical part, but it's hard because it all depends on the zone. Right now, if I try to check for one, let me see. It's telling me nothing over here. See, it's very hard to find an electromagnetic field, because if you find an electromagnetic field, it's telling me there's one over here. Nope. It's pinging. Oh, this way. It's pinging this way. 415 meters. If I was to say I found this, it sounds like it's pretty far away though. 400 and something meters, it sounds like it's not even in this area. It sounds like it's like somewhere all the way over there. But if I was to find one of these electromagnetic zones, there's another device that we have that it's a electromagnetic generator. And then once you put that generator in the static field, it constantly generates electricity 100% all day. Infinite energy, and it never drains because it's on a static field, so it never drains. So your city will be lit. If I was to find one of those right now, that city will be lit in seconds, bro. And it won't go down. I won't have to monitor it. I won't have to run to those generators that you saw I had, because it won't be running off of generators. It'll be running. Well, I'll have batteries to store the power, but I won't need generators and I won't need solar panels anymore, because the magnet of the machine will do it. It sounds like, let me see, let me check again. It's like it's right over there. Now it says that I'm 299 meters from it. Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty far away. So if I was to try to use whatever this direction is, I would probably have to put like a battery right here in the corner, and then fucking put another battery a little ways over there, and then try to slowly like blow up the grid of my building grid here all the way over there to that zone. Yeah, see, because it says it's in that direction, 272 meters. Now I am aware though, there is a static field over there though. But then what you do is you come in your menu like this, you scroll over to your tech, and then you go to power and industry, and then you go here, and then this is what you need right here. This machine right here, this is the electromagnetic generator, what it looks like. That machine. But this machine will not work without a electromagnetic field. So you need one of those in order to run it. And then if you do find the hotspot, which is what it's called, the hotspot that I was looking at over there, if you find a hotspot, you will probably need, for this size of a city though, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 of those generators I would need in that hotspot. and then I would never have to worry about this place going black. And you could probably add more to it, you know, like, because that's another thing. I have to kind of estimate the power that I need to run the city, and then the power that I need to run the technology, which would be like a portal, you know, all the amenities that we would need, you know, the refiners, the fucking storage bins, the lockers, the fucking anything that requires power to open the pen, the machine pens, because you can actually tame animals here now and ride them. So yeah, so you need all that stuff. Also requires power, and that also goes through the grid. So you kind of gotta like add everything up to it, which I don't think I'm ever gonna do anything in this city over here, because I found a new place, which is the current space that you see me in. Yeah, I've been over there ever since, and it's been growing. Like I already got 3 zones there, 4 zones there actually, plus Grant's zone. Grant's building another zone over there. And then you can also do shit like this. Hold on, let me show you this one base that's probably gonna surprise the shit out of you. But this one took a little Minecrafting, to tell you the truth. Like I literally had to use the concept of Minecraft to make it work. Like, you remember that time in Minecraft that I wanted to build a castle in the sky? And what I had to do to actually build that shit in the sky? Well, I kind of use the same rules here. Because over here, you can't fly. There's no such thing as flying. You know? You can only fly with your ship. That's it. So, what I mean is, for me to build something flying, bro, I had to, like, do what I did in Minecraft. Put a block down, jump on it. Put another block down, jump on that. Put a block down, jump on it, you know what I mean? Without hoping that I won't miss and fucking fall all the way to my death. You know what I mean? And then finally get it to where I was. And then check it out, this wasn't even part of the whole problem. Once I got up there, right, I thought I was good. I thought I was good once I was up there. So I started building this shit, right? And then fucking it hit me. I was like, oh shit, but how the fuck am I gonna get back down and up? How I'm gonna get back down and up from this place since I built it up here, I already put it up here? How the fuck am I gonna get back down and up? And it was so far, bro, that I couldn't how can I say it? I couldn't just stretch a cable all the way up, you know, from up there, look up, and then connect the cable to add power. So the next best thing was I had to actually kill myself. So I landed up, I happened to have a pad, so I put the pad down after I put the structure down like this. I landed up here, like this. I walked over to this corner like this. Where's the connection at? Yeah, the connection's over there on that side. So it was this is the actual landing pad that I actually put down first. It's this one. I landed over here. Put the pad down, and lucky because this planet has very low gravity, so you just tap and jump in once. You see how much height I got? Because there's very low gravity here. I put that into account, and I was like, oh my god, this place has low gravity, so I might have a better survivability rate. So I had to do this. I had to go into my electrical shit, put the cable in like this. You see when the little lightning bolt clicks in? I clicked on the lightning bolt, and then I just jumped. I was like, oh! Hoping to death that I would not let go of this button until I got to the bottom. When I got to the bottom like this, I was like, oof, I still got the cable! And I connected it, boom, and I finally had my portal to go back up and down. See what I'm saying? Crazy ingenuity, bro, for it to happen. For me to have this fucking flying space station that you see. That's pretty cool up here. Yeah. And I think I furnished this place pretty good. But I think that ends my tour, because it sounds like you're drifting off on me. Okay, I gotta find my way out. I haven't been here in a while either. Yeah. Well, I hope for the best, bro. Good luck with that. That sounds, yeah. Well, alright. Well, definitely, man. I'm gonna attempt to fucking download this shit again tomorrow. The Red Dead, and hopefully it works. Yeah, if I could get past the data disk, I'm good. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's the part that has to run with the CD to download. Say that again? You sound so faint. No, I think it's just a data disc from the Red Dead. You know, because it has 2 CDs. You know, it has a CD, it has the one that's called data, and then the one that plays. And then since it has to download information off the data one, you know, I have to stay there and watch it. You know, the time that I downloaded, I didn't monitor it. I just left it alone and hoping that it'll download everything while I was gone. And I came back, it was something stopped it. Something kept it from keep downloading, so I stopped it. So this time when I do it tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I stay on top of it and watch it. Shit. Like I said, if I could get past that fucking data disk, I'm good. And I think this will be the last time I'll get. I don't think I'm gonna delete this game if I download it after this shit. Yeah, I shouldn't do. Cause I got like 225 gigs now fucking left since I cleaned everything out. So I got plenty of room for new shit. Alright, bro, well, I'll catch you later and have a good night. This will be the end of my broadcast.